けてしまった方の気持ちもね、
そう
オフラインやったと
ここまで来ましたか、決勝。それがそのまま勝って、待ってた側ではあったので、ウルブズのマがどうかっていうまた面白い試合だよね。
今だこうなんか病院の衝撃の幕開けやったしね。
そうだ、病院
結構月の川かけるChoAiならもうほぼオペラやったやろうから。
ありますミラクル対ウルブズ決勝戦ラウンド1前半戦です。
Moonlit River Park. She's already making her way to the first stop, and it looks like she will be running into Xiao. He already got on the roller coaster, just waiting for the hunter to get closer to him. He will be going on the roller coaster and going to the next stop. Hunter is trying to make her way to the second stop, and it doesn't look like the button was pushed in second stop, so she will be getting off on second stop here. On the opposite side of the hunter will be dropping down the ledge, and the hunter will be catching up. Was able to throw down that pallet before she was hit, and she is rotating around this obstacles, gonna take the hit, and she will be eating that with her stress ability, so she'll still be at full health. She's going to be using the slide and sliding down right away. Ooh, not able to make it to the pallet. Will be eating another hit, and now she will be going down if she gets hit for the third time. She is waiting around. Oh, it looks like she was trying to get on the roller coaster again, but she just didn't have enough distance, so she will be chaired for the first time. Cipher machines at 64, 61, and 52%. It does look like we have first officer has Ty Turner, and he's the only survivor with Ty Turner. And this is a very far map, but it does look like he will be making his way towards this chair. Hunter will be making sure that there are no survivors in this area. She did have tinnitus, so she knows that there is a survivor coming from the side of 2-story. He has made his way closer and closer to the chair. Will be utilizing his pocket watch because he still is at quite a distance from the chair, and Hunter will not be able to land any hits quite yet, but it looks like he was able to make it to the chair. Ooh, getting the save. And with Ty Turner, the psychologist has more time to make it out of the situation and transition away. Was able to throw down that pallet. She is going to the corner walls. A lot of blink hit and going down immediately, and Ty Turner, as soon as Ty Turner is finished, she will be falling. She still has a little bit of the stress ability left in her, so when she is saved without Ty Turner, it can actually eat up an extra hit. So seeing that the rest of the survivors don't have Ty Turner, she will be able to utilize that stress as long as they take the hit for her in before she's saved. She was saved before half, so she will spend a little more time on the chair. Kwang K is already making his way towards the chair. Will be eating a normal hit, was not able to utilize his pocket watch. Hunter going back to the remnant. He is very close to him, but he did use his pocket watch. Now he will be eating a hit, but he does have that delayed effect because he is the first officer while using his watch. Kwang K will be going down immediately, and Hunter will be chairing him right away. The stress effect has been used up on the psychologist, but she still has to take 2 more hits in order to will be using flywheel and getting to the chair and getting the save off onto the first officer. Will be eating a hit, but she still needs 1 more hit to go down. Looks like 3 cipher machines will be completed. The 4th cipher machine at 92%, and there is no 5th cipher machine yet. Oh, we'll be running into the hunter and we'll be going down for the last and final time. 4 cipher machines have been completed. They just need to work on 1 more cipher machine. And it looks like the hunter will be making her way towards first stop, where Nanako is nearby, and hunter will be triggered. The survivor will trigger tinnitus for this hunter, so she is aware that there is a survivor here. She hasn't quite located him, but she is checking the walls here. Going behind, she has seen the blood trails of Nanako, so it looks like she will be going after him at this time. Was able to get the pallets, but he also did get hit through that pallet, and he is throwing down these pallets for later use, is getting ready to throw his ball so he can dash out. Hunter going back to her remnant, but he did not vault that pallet, and utilizing his ball to transition. It looks like he's trying to make it to these pallets. Oh, wonderful flywheel, avoiding the hit and getting out into this next pallet. Is gonna be climbing up this, blocking this slide stairs with his ball, will be going down the slide right away, but Hunter has caught up to him and he will be going down. However, Cypher machines are almost primed at 99. Now it is primed, so as long as the server comes for a save, they could just go ahead and pop this Cypher machine. It is going to be the first officer coming in for the save. He's found out so early, and Cypher machines have popped. Oh no, this is looking terrible for the side of the survivors. Suddenly he is able to get onto the roller coaster and he is able to go to the next stop for now, but the Hunter is closely behind and he has to be very careful. He will be coming out and going down right away. ChoAi is trying to transition away, will be teleporting to the exit gate, but ChoAi has already left, but the blood trails are still there and the Hunter can locate the survivor. He is getting his hook ready to utilize. He has utilized it and is able to transition to the walls. Hunter is going to continuously pursue this survivor. He is not going to be able to do much here. He has thrown down these pallets and he can kite. He needs to kite long enough for the returning to remember flywheel, avoiding the hit and was going away using the hook again to transition to the next pallet. Hunter swings. He was patient and was able to throw down that pallet. Is running around. Meanwhile, the first officer was able to get up because this kite was long enough. However, he's getting ready to use his hook again and wasn't able to use his hook for the... It was his last hook, so he wasn't able to use his last hook. Hunter will be chairing this survivor 40 seconds before she can use teleport once again. She's going to be dashing to the opposite side of the gate, but he only just arrived and is starting to open up. It is at around 40% and the Hunter is catching up. Will he be able to make it just in time? She misses a dash, but the exit gate is still not open. It's at 90%, but the Hunter has found him and he will be going down 98%, and that's a 4-man elimination for ChoAi.
こんなに遠く感じたのいっぱい。ものの間に合ってたから。しかもちょっと開くのに時間かかる。入れてるのか仲直りなしが2人。
Survivors going against MRC's Hunter. It will be IV on Moonlit River Park. It looks like the ghost is already making his way to the bridge while the main body is going towards tent. She will be running into X, and next here he is the wildling. Not the most ideal chase for the Hunter in the beginning, since he can take up to 2 hits with his boar before actually landing any damage on him. It looks like the ghost is going towards tent and has run into the gardener. Gardener does also have that protective bubble at the beginning of the game that can also eat damage, but it looks like for now the Hunter will be going after this while the Northern was able to throw down that pallet and get onto his boar. So it looks like his boar will be taking the first hit, will be infecting and teleporting to the gardener right away. As soon as the gardener's bubble disappears, she will be eating damage from now on. Was not able to get that vault because of the Hunter's scare and was getting a little assistance from the fire investigator, but will be eating a hit here, kind of caught out in the open without any pallets or windows to transition away to, and she is making her way towards the walls where she can try and lengthen this kite. Hunter will be infecting the fire investigator, and the gardener was able to summon a bubble here. She does have 100% corruption, but terror shot, the bubble ran out just as she was vaulting that window, and that is the first down for the survivor. Cypher will be getting teleporting to the fire investigator and immediately getting damage onto him and making her way. Will be cleaning up these balls here so that he can't have as many items. Will be making her way towards the gardener once again. Gardener is on the ground, will be infecting her and teleporting, but as soon as she got up, we had the wildling push the Hunter away, so she hasn't been chaired quite yet. However, she did use up her self-heal, will be able to throw down that pallet, blink hit and downing her right away. We have one Cypher machine has been completed, the second Cypher machine at 75%, the third Cypher machine at 26%, and the fourth Cypher machine at 17%. The wildling already coming in for the save here. He is slowly making his way to the chair. His boar is still on cooldown, but it is now available if he does need to utilize it. Will be infecting the wildling. He will be getting on his boar, so not to get the
この非
save
常
too
状態で
quickly,
100
and
迎えられた
he
く
can
ない。
also use up the 100% corruption while he's on the board, and then he'll be getting off his board and getting to ready to save. This Gardener will be taking a normal hit and will be getting the save before half with Tide Turner for the Gardener as the Gardener tries to transition away into the walls where she was down. Oh, we'll be eating another hit here and transitioning to the two-story, the opposite side of the map. The ghost is still waiting around here, and it does look like the ghost has found XMX and it is going towards, and the main body is going towards the Gardener, and he will be cheering her for the second time, bringing her back to this side of the map while the Wildling is working on that cipher machine. He is on his board, but oh, he wasn't able to get the dash or the push onto the Hunter because he had 100% corruption. It looks like the Hunter will be affecting and teleporting to the psychologist, and she is making her way towards the chair, but
まあなんとか終点の暗号機は1
psychologist
回サー
does
カスの
not
暗号機
have
は開き
Tide
そう。
Turner, so she will be trying to get this save onto the chair. Oh my goodness, a terror shock, and she will not be able to get this save, and she will be going down immediately. Oh my goodness, this is looking very scary for the side of the survivors. We have 2 additional
そ
survivors,
んな
but
ギリギ
they're
リの
all
侵食
half
でもなかった
injured,
から
and
ね。
the
そこで殴るのみたいな
Hunter
タイミン
has
グで
so
殴って
much
る。
mobility. 487 is making his way towards the chair. He's gonna go down. Oh my goodness. The only survivor available is the Wildling with 100% corruption. He was able to get on top of his board, but he needs to make sure not to go down to this Hunter or it is over. He got off of his board, but the Hunter will be teleporting back to the chair and will be picking up this fire investigator. Not sure if she's gonna chair him quite yet. If she is going to ensure the 4-man elimination, she will not be chairing this survivor. The ghost is still keeping tabs on the location of this Wildling, and the Hunter is just waiting to waiting for, first of all, she wants to make sure that the fire investigator does not get up and get the save onto the psychologist. So she will be leaving and will be infecting and teleporting to the Wildling. Wildling gets 100% corruption and goes down. Oh my goodness. However, the fire investigator does have self-heal, so he will be able to get up, but the Hunter has found him, and it looks like she plans on picking him up very soon. Will be picking him up, but he was able to struggle because she did pick him up before and take him away from the psychologist chair. He is transitioning to the ball to give a dash here. Hunter will be breaking it immediately. He has no items left to work with. Will be sending her ghost towards the fire investigator. Fire investigator trying to get more cipher progress done. The main body is picking up the Wildling, and it looks like she plans on chairing him because there isn't any threat to this opera singer, not opera singer, Ivy at this point, because she can just teleport right away to the fire investigator, and she looks like she's closing in and will be downing him, and that's a 4-man elimination, tying this round with the GR Hunter that also got a 4-man elimination in the previous round, in the first half.
いや、わかるけれども。
知らないの今巷で噂。
It is the Wolf survivors going against MRC Hunter. It will be Ivy on Chinatown already making her way towards the middle of the map. Her body is going in the opposite direction. It does look like the ghost will be running into Jelly, who is the barmaid, getting a scare on her already. Will be infecting her and teleporting to her right away. It looks like she will be committing to this barmaid transitioning away, gonna get that vault on that window and continue to transition away, but the Hunter has caught up and she will be eating her first hit inside of this building. She is making her way towards these pallets and trying to stay away from this Hunter. Will be throwing down the other pallet as well, and Hunter will be breaking them immediately, and as she's breaking them, she will be transitioning away. Isn't able to get her drink off. We do have the prospector here body blocking for the barmaid. Will be eating a hit as the barmaid has taken her drink. He does have a magnet on the Hunter, but isn't able to stun her and getting 100%. Oh my goodness, this corruption, Barmaid is going to go down, unable to utilize her drink. So this is an incredibly early down for this Barmaid, especially against an Ivy. And the Cypher machines are looking very low at 60%, 40%, and 26%. And on top of that, the Prospector also has injury on him, so it's going to be hard for him to come and rescue this survivor. However, it does look like the mercenary XMX is making his way towards the chair. Hunter does have Tinnitus, so she is aware that there is a Hunter there. He will be elbow padding and making his way to the chair right away. Hunter did get a hit, but he was able to save her before half. With Ty Turner, we have more assistance from the Priestess, and Barmaid is able to make it all the way to hotel without sustaining any more injury. She is trying to make it past this Hunter. She will be teleporting right next to the Barmaid. The ghost is on the Barmaid, 97% corruption. She needs to be careful. She is making, unfortunately, 100% corruption. She will be going down once again. This is her second chair. The basement is also in this area. It does look like the Hunter will be chairing her in basement, getting it even harder to rescue. We do, however, have a Priestess, and she is known to get those basement rescues, so we will see if the survivors do choose to rescue her. We do see that the Hunter already has found the Priestess, so it's going to be hard to get to the basement. She will be taking the stairs and will be staying at the stairs, and the ghost is on the Priestess. Hasn't quite infected the Priestess yet, but the Priestess will be infecting the Priestess and teleporting to her right away. There is a world portal where the Priestess will go through. The ghost was actually going through the world portal with the psychologist. Will be getting infection onto the Prospector and will be teleporting to him right away. The Barmaid has left and returned to the manor. It looks like the Hunter plans on, oh my goodness, was able to push the Hunter away and will be eating another hit here. He was healed before, so he will be eating a hit now and will be transitioning away. Hunter is following. She can see exactly where his location is because the ghost is on him. Was able to get a little bit of corruption onto this survivor as he tries to enter into this building and make his way to the blink hit and downing him right away. And that is the first down for 487. One Cypher machine has been completed. The second Cypher machine at 93, the third Cypher machine at 88, and the fourth Cypher machine at 40%. It does look like these Cypher machines are lacking quite a lot against this Ivy. We'll be getting some scare onto the mercenary, and the mercenary has left the chair. It looks like he's going in the opposite direction. Hunter does have Tinnitus. Mercenary is making his way to the chair. He is going to go around the opposite side of this building here and try to make it elbow padding right away to the chair, getting the terror shock. Oh my goodness, he was able to save before half, but this is a terror shock, and if the Hunter downs a survivor, that's a double down. Prospector is going through the portal made by the Priestess, but getting 100% corruption. And unfortunately, the magnet does not push the Hunter away in time, and that is the second down for this Prospector. Hunter is going to chair him near underneath the bridge. No, is she taking him? And also sending her ghost off onto the king, who is the Priestess. Will be infecting the Priestess, and Priestess is moving away from that Cypher machine. Hunter is looking for another survivor, and the mercenary is right next to the building. Hunter has not quite noticed him. Doesn't look like she's noticed him, or she just chooses not to. We get a backdoor save by the Priestess to the Prospector. Was also able to body block, but now all three survivors are injured, and this Hunter is looking for another survivor. It looks like she'll be running into the Priestess, and the ghost has found another survivor in the middle of the map, but the main body is going after this Priestess for now. The mercenary was able to also get up and the dungeon is underneath the tunnel here. Hunter will be following the priestess through that portal and going around. Hunter has found the mercenary, and it doesn't look like she has been able to find the prospector quite yet, but the priestess is running into the direction of the prospector, and Hunter has found 487 once again. She has recalled her ghost, and it looks like she wants to commit and down this survivor, as the next target will be teleporting and getting 100% corruption and downing the prospector right away, and she will be cheering him once more. The ghost is going towards the priestess's cipher machine here. She was able to pop this cipher machine, but the prospector is chaired for the last time and will be returning to the manor. Hunter is going after this priestess and downing her right away. 4 cipher machine completed, but the last cipher machine is only at 69%, and it is the mercenary that has already utilized his self-heal, so if he goes down here, this is going to be a 4-man elimination for the hunter. She has found the mercenary, and she will be teleporting next to him. Blink, but he was able to elbow pad away and avoid that injury. The ghost is still waiting around in a different period of map. She will be recalling the ghost and sending the ghost right back down. The hunter is going after this mercenary, will be breaking that pallet while the ghost form is looking for the priestess. Priestess is able to self-heal very quickly. Hunter has just gone for this priestess instead. She is where the dungeon is able to make it to that pallet, but the hunter is being very careful and will be running into the priestess and will be downing her. She does not have self-heal, so now the hunter has all the time in the world to go after this mercenary, and the cipher machine is not able to move forward, stuck at 69%, while the mercenary is going up. The second floor is going to be teleporting right away as soon as in the bottom of the bridge, while the mercenary is still waiting at the top. Will be getting the scare and 40% corruption onto the mercenary. The hunter is still waiting underneath the bridge. The ghost is going up the bridge, and mercenary is just waiting on that top of the bridge, refusing to come down. It looks like he's just trying to buy more time, and you can see MRC XC has just dropped his phone, stretched a little, and he's just waiting out this survivor, just waiting for his infection to disappear so he can reinfect this survivor. The mercenary will be jumping down as soon as the hunter goes up, and the hunter will be getting 100% corruption and downing this mercenary. Mercer using the elbow pad to try and get to the priestess. He's so close. He's trying to heal up the priestess, but he will be going down, and that's a 4-man elimination for XC.
もうどうにかこうにか長いプツプツ止まっちゃって。
It is the MRC survivors going against Wolf's Hunter. It will be Hermit on Chinatown. Already he has made the connections onto the cipher machine and is heading towards the survivors. It looks like he will be running into Zhao Di, who is the embalmer. Hasn't quite spotted him out. He was able to hide right at the entrance, and the hunter was not able to find him. Hunter has run into Lovelet, will be throwing a charge there, but was not able to hit the charge onto the survivor and stun him. It looks like he will be chasing the mercenary for now, elbow padding right away and able to avoid another charge, and will be continuously going around this building. Hunter is looking at the scratch marks on the ground, and the survivor is staying out of line of sight, avoiding getting any charges on him. He is kind of caught out in the open here. He is entering the hotel, and he's already able to make it and avoid yet another charge. Wow, amazing job on this mercenary, just effectively dodging every single charge that has been thrown at him. Hunter will not be dropping down, although the mercenary has dropped down. He will be going down the stairs, trying to get another charge onto this mercenary. Mercenary going around the back once again, will be returning back to the stairs using his last remaining elbow pad and going up these stairs. Was missing another charge. He was able to throw down this pallet and drop down, just effectively dodging these. Will be using warp and going to downstairs right away. We do have the hit onto the mercenary. We also have the prospector was planning to harass, but will end up leaving the hospital, and the mercenary will be dropping down once again. The charges have been changed. 2 survivors have changed their charges to blue, but it looks like the hunter is planning to get the red charge onto the mercenary. We have a stun by the prospector, and the damage is shared with Nanako, and he will still be alive and moving around this map, and this hunter is trying to down this survivor for the one more hit, and he will be going down, so he just needs to get that one hit. But Nanako is continuously harassing this hunter over here. Will be getting the stun, but so will double stun. One stun by the Hermit and one stun by the magnets of this prospector. Hunter will be changing targets and going towards Nanako. Will be putting a blue charge on him and stunning him with his orb. But wonderful job using his magnets and pushing the hunter away so the hunter cannot down this survivor. Amazing skill set on the side of these survivors. Will be avoiding that red charge. Will be avoiding another red charge yet again. And will be waiting at this pallet. Will be vaulting the pallet and will be running into the hunter and will be going down for the first time. The first survivor down. It will be the prospector, and 2 cipher machines have been completed, and the 3rd cipher machine at 72, 4th cipher machine at 43, and the remaining 2 cipher machine at 34%. Hunter is looking at these charges and checking the cipher machine progress. We do see Lovelet is already waiting for the rescue, is going to share that damage and get the save off onto the prospector with Tide Turner. Hunter will be downing the mercenary this time and making his way to Nanako, and it looks like he'll be using warp, and he is close the distance, made it to Nanako, but Nanako has put another magnet on the hunter and will be stunning him yet again, and Hunter is just trying to close the distance. Will be playing around here at this pallet, but getting the stun and downing Nanako, and that is a double down for the side of this hunter. Will be able to chair Nanako for the second time. He was saved before half, so he still has time on this chair. It looks like Xiao D is going to be in this area, coming in for the save. Hunter is still looking at the map. Meanwhile, the airplanist is also making his way to the chair. Was able to get the save. He did get the stun on the airplanist, but the hunter is trying to stun this. Oh my goodness! Prospector stunning him once again with the charge, but his damage was shared with the charge, so the prospector is still alive and running around this map. Was able to get that window vault. Will be getting a red charge onto the prospector. Prospector going right back into the building and trying to get away. Hunter is being a little careful. Will be stunning him, but he does have a magnet on flywheel, avoiding a hit. Finally getting a hit onto him. But Cypher machines have been primed and popped. And this is already the end game, but this is the last and final chair for Nanako, and there are 3 survivors up and running, trying to open up the exit gates. She will be chairing Nanako next to Hotel, running into Lovelet, who is the mercenary. In the previous first half, there was a 4-man elimination, so just 1 survivor leaving will ensure that MRC wins this round against Wolves, and so the exit gate is already open. 2 survivors are at the exit gate, so this will guarantee at least a 2 survivor escape, and MRC will be winning this round. Will be still throwing these charges and downing this mercenary. Mercenary has a coffin at the exit gate and will be reviving the mercenary at the coffin. Hunter is trying to get to the exit gate by, my goodness, warping there and using his teleportation orb. But the survivors left, and that's a 3-man escape for MRC.
参考に対してのタゲチェンは全然美味しいし
It is the MRC Hunter going against the Wolf Survivors. It will be Opera Singer on Ever Sleeping Town. She's already making her way towards the middle of the map in her shadow form. It does look like she will be running into Jelly, who is the Weeping Clown. The survivor has already thrown down all these pallets and is transitioning away. Hunter will be following close behind. Jelly will be able to throw down that pallet. Hunter is leaving all these remnants in this area, going towards Jelly, but Jelly is hugging that pallet and is just vaulting back and forth quite a lot of times, and will be able to vault and escape the Hunter for now, vaulting that window and transitioning away. Hunter will be going after Jelly once again. There are no shadows other than this building, so it looks like she will have to walk while Jelly is riding this rocket and transitioning to the next pallet. Hunter will be breaking this pallet, dwindling the resources for Jelly. Jelly will be throwing down this other pallet, and Hunter has to break it. There are no more pallets to work with. Jelly will be using his rocket and will be making a transition into Graveyard. Hunter is going to catch up using Warp right away, stunning the rocket with the rocket, and is immobilizing Hunter for a few milliseconds, breaking this next pallet. And Jelly just trying to stay alive here, but there's no pallets to work with. He has to transition to the next pallet. Flywheel avoiding the hit and is able to make it to this pallet, but is getting damaged as he has thrown down that pallet. Hunter will be breaking this pallet as well. There are not stunning the Hunter with his last remaining rocket, and will be transitioning to the outskirts of the Graveyard, making his way to these double pallets, using the cheerleader's cheer to make him help him with his movement speed. It is stacking up at 14, and the all will be going down because there are no more pallets in this area. That will be the first down for the Weeping Clown. One cipher machine has been completed, the second cipher at 85, the third cipher at 82, and the fourth cipher machine at 15%. Hunter is seeing these blood trails of X from X, who is coming in for the save, using his pocket watch and making sure that the Hunter cannot go to any of the other cipher machines. It did come early, but he is taking his time, making sure to use up that time before half. Has made his way to the chair and will be getting the save off right away without getting any damage on the first officer. However, the Hunter has caught up to the Weeping Clown incredibly fast and will be downing this Weeping Clown, and will be also getting rid of that pallet there so that the survivors can't use that pallet to transition away. Jelly dying in this very far corner away from the survivors. Two cipher machines have been completed, the third cipher machine at 88, fourth cipher machine at 73, and the last cipher machine is just being started. Will be cheering the Weeping Clown for the second time outside of Graveyard. This is a kind of hard chair to rescue from because survivors have to go all the way around either that building, or they have to cross the railway tracks that don't have a lot of obstacles to hide from the Hunter. Will be getting a hit onto the first officer, and first officer will be getting the save onto the Weeping Clown. Got a fire bomb from the acrobat and another bomb from the acrobat, and the Hunter is unable to... Oh, it looks like the acrobat will be taking the hit. Four cipher machines have been completed, the last cipher machine at 50, so it looks like the survivors are just trying to keep this one survivor alive. The acrobat will go down instead of this Weeping Clown. The first officer will also be going down instead of this Weeping Clown, but still 69% left on that cipher machine. Hunter will just go ahead and pick up this Weeping Clown and will be chairing this Weeping Clown instead. Cipher machines at 84% will be vaulting this window and trying to down this Weeping Clown. He is kind of in the open, will be flywheel and will be going down. Cipher machines are not quite ready yet. Oh, cipher machines have just been primed and has been popped. Hunter is... Oh, the first officer is not able to get the save off onto this acrobat, and the first officer will be going through this window and trying to get away, but the Hunter is closing in on him. coming
タイム
up
リミ
to
ットはあ
him
る
and he will be
い
going
やでも早いなダウンの
down
取り方
once again. Hunter
極
going
限
back
賞
to
救助はされた
Hermit
くはな
and
い
making sure to chair Jelly as well. Jelly has not been able to get up. The exit gate is opened by the cheerleaders, looking like a 3-man elimination. Will be chairing Jelly. This is his third chair, so he will
ア
be
イテムがな
returning
いと
to
な
the
ると
manor.
3-3
And
まで
the
は行く
hunter
の
will
か
just go and pick up this
応援
first
団が一応こ
officer
っ
if
ち
he
に走っ
cannot
てきてはいたけど
she
いや
does
でも
still
引き返
have
してるね
detention,
とにか
so
く
she
1次ゲー
has
ム
a
確保
lot
する
of
ことも大事だからね
she has a lot of things to work with. She will be getting him out in the open and downing him once again. He does not have self-heal and not many options teleporting to the opposite exit gate, but they have already
いや
surrendered.
ギリギリだったね。あと本当にそうなんだよね。それが本当にすごいな。で使えるしね。
It is the
踊り子
MRC
虫の粘着だ
survivors
ったりっていうのも
going against Wolf's Hunter. It will be the Hermit on Ever Sleeping Town, already making his connections onto these cipher machines, and it looks like he's heading towards Nanako, who is the antiquarian. So we'll see how well he works with this survivor. We'll be breaking that pallet that the survivors put down in the beginning of the game, is looking at the opposite direction, expecting a survivor to be here, but there are no survivors here. Tinnitus is going to disappear, so it does tell them the location of Nanako. Will be also breaking down this pallet, also a very strong pallet that helps survivors transition away. Will be going towards Nanako. Nanako is already using her stick for faster movement speed. We do see that the female dancer's music box has also been placed in that area to help the survivors kite, and the hunter has found Nanako. Will be breaking this slow music box right away, has not been able to stun her and stop her, and Nanako is already transitioning around the building, going towards the second building. Their pallet there is destroyed. She isn't aware, but she will be using the stick and flipping over the obstacles and getting out of this line of sight of this hunter, using her stick again for fast mobility, and Hunter is just unable to land a charge on her quite yet. And she's just doing a very good job. Will be throwing down that pallet, has the blue charge on the survivor, continuously using her blink, and she will be getting the she will be getting the terror shot, but that terror shot was damage was shared with ChoAi, so she didn't go down, but that is a lot of damage on the survivor. She will be getting the blue charge on Nanako and getting the red charge, but was not able to stun her, and she in turn stunned him instead. Was able to get to these two pallets and disarm him for a time being. Missing her own stun, will be getting the stun onto the survivor instead, and she will be trying to transition away. Hunter is following close behind, does have two more pallets to work with over here. Hunter will be throwing a blue charge on the antiquarian and will be going around instead of breaking that pallet. Will be throwing the red charge, but not able to land on her. We do have the B support by the etymologist pushing the hunter away, allowing the antiquarian to transition into corner house. Was able to avoid that hit, is waiting around here. Will be vaulting and running into the hunter and finally going down. That is the first down for the side of the survivors. One cipher machine has been completed, the second cipher machine at 97%, the third cipher machine at 88%, the fourth cipher machine at 43%, and the fifth cipher machine at 43%. While I was explaining this, the second cipher machine has been completed. We have the Gravekeeper already making his way to the chair. Almost got hit by the tram, but was able to avoid it effectively and is waiting around to get the save onto the antiquarian, and was able to get the save onto the antiquarian with Tide Turner. A blue charge has landed on the antiquarian, red charge on the antiquarian, another red charge on the antiquarian. Will be getting the hit, but she has shared damage with her teammates once again, so she is still running out and about. She has run out of sticks, so she doesn't have any items to work with. She will be vaulting that window as soon as the hunter has gone up the stairs. Hunter will be dropping down, trying to find her closer. She is going around the building, doing a very good job avoiding the line of sight of this hunter yet again without her items, and she is able to make it past. This pallet is waiting around, will avoid the stun again. Wow, great prediction on the side of this survivor. Hunter throwing another red charge, kind of caught here in the corner, and will be going down for the second time. 3 cipher machines have been completed. The 4th cipher machine at 91 and the 5th cipher machine at 86%. Lovelet is already here coming, getting ready to get the save. Will be going into his shovel and making his way in closer to the chair. However, 4 cipher machines have been completed. The last cipher machine at 99%. It is primed and it is the end game. He's just waiting to get the save onto this antiquarian. Was able to get the save onto the antiquarian, and these survivors have popped the cipher machines, and they are all. This is the end game with 4 survivors. Hunter is back on this antiquarian, trying to get her down again. She's waiting patiently at the opposite side of the building, doing a very good job avoiding this hunter, and she is able to make it to the pallet, but she was stunned, getting stunned once more, will be getting the hit, and she has shared the damage once again. Exit gate is open. Oh my goodness, both exit gates are open, and the dungeon is in this area. She just needs to make it to the dungeon. Hunter is on the own, will be finally taking her down, and that's a 3 survivor escape for the side of MRC.
でも3逃げたら右の卓行こうかなっていうそのなんか誘導の仕方ね。
セカチェが伸びちゃうハンターっていうのはもうしょうがないからこれは。
3人が仲直らない。もう
勝
負を仕掛けに来た。
It is going to the Anne on Arms Factory. She's already sending her cats towards Shack and past Shack to where 487 is transitioning into the corner walls. 487 is the prospector. She'll be sending more cats, and the cats will be able to land on the prospector. Hunter will be vaulting this window. Prospector going quickly around and trying to make it to the pallet. Hunter is just going to walk right through as 487 is able to get that window vault. Hunter just going right back, getting another window vault, will be throwing her cats onto the prospector, disabling his ability and catching up to him on foot. He is making his way to the pallet but is not able to make it. Will be throwing down this pallet and vaulting it to try and get away from this hunter. Hunter will be breaking this pallet immediately, throwing her cats towards the middle. Will be using the jump and getting closer to 487. Has gotten a magnet on the hunter. Building hit, but it pushed the hunter over with the magnet, getting another magnet. Flywheel and pushing the hunter yet again with the magnet. And she is able to get another cat onto the prospector. Prospector going, but he will be going down here finally. And if we do look at the cipher machines, only 2 cipher machines have started. One at 83% and the second one at 73%. And it is because the explorer was searching those pages. He does have 100% of a page, so he can pop the cipher machine as soon as he wants. We do see XMS is already on his way to the chair. He is in his shovel and he is just waiting till it is before half. Will get the stun onto the gravekeeper, and he will be able to get the save onto the prospector. And the hunter is keeping tabs on this prospector, doesn't plan on leaving him anytime soon. Will be landing another cat onto the prospector, jumping, but the prospector pushing him again with the magnets. He doesn't have any more magnets to work with. He will be vaulting this window and trying to kite a little longer inside of Shack. Hunter, as soon as she enters Shack, he will be leaving Shack and going. She has lost track of him, but she was able to see the scratch marks and realize he is going towards the corner walls. She will be ignoring the explorer and going for 487 going and vaulting this window. Hunter will be following close behind, will be throwing cats and will be able to land the cats. However, he was able to throw down that pallet and land another magnet on this hunter. Hunter is just trying to down the survivor. Will be disabling his ability, but not able to catch up to him quite yet. He will be. He will get his. That magnet was already on the hunter. So it still pushed her away, and it looks like the explorer is trying to help the prospector kite a little longer, just waiting around at this pallet. Hunter just waiting for the cat will be caught here, but flywheeling to the window and able to get that fault once again. 96%. These cipher machines are primed, and this is the 4-man endgame. We see that the explorer was trying to body block for him once again. Hunter has jumped and blinked, and he's trying to down the survivor, and she has downed him for the second time, and she is bringing him to this chair. It looks like the survivors want to get a save off onto this prospector and then pop the cipher machine because he does not have borrowed time. And the explorer is on this chair getting ready to rescue him, has rescued him with Ty Turner. He needs to get a body block for this prospector. Prospector, oh my goodness, is able to get away, but the hunter is closing the distance, stunning him, and the cipher machines have been popped. And again, prospector does not have borrowed time, so he will still be going down after this Ty Turner. And the exit gate is already being opened up. It's at 70%, and the hunter is bringing this prospector to the chair for the third and final time. Exit gate is open, and the survivors are all going towards that open exit gate. Hunter has found there is a survivor hiding in this walls because she does have tinnitus, and the cats have landed onto the female dancer, so she has been found. She will be throwing a slow music box over here. Hunter will be swinging but missing. She was able to get the flywheel off and avoid the hunter, and it looks like she needs to kite a little longer around this area. She wasn't able to make it to the exit gate. She will be throwing more cats onto this. Will be able to stun her at this pallet and will be going down. And that is looking like a 2-man elimination for the side of MRC Hunter.
左上であるリスク。
もうここラウンド
It is the MRC survivors going against Wolves Hunter. It will be Naiad on the arms factory. The Naiad will be going towards the middle right away. She will be running into Love Left, who is the entomologist, and she will be in her swim form. She has thrown her spear already. Survivor will already be throwing down this pallet and using her bees for faster movement speed and rotating around the walls. Hunter will be throwing her spear once again and trying to water down this entire half of the map. Wasn't able to get any water in the inside of the walls, and she's just doing a very good job avoiding this hunter and continuously transitioning away. Will be throwing the spear once again very soon. Oh, left the bees in this area and will be blocking the hunter. Hunter will be breaking those pallets and also getting rid of those bees, throwing the spear once again and catching up to the survivor finally, and able to hit the first hit onto the survivor. It does look like she did use flywheel but wasn't able to get the timing just right. She will be able to transition into these 3 pallets and going to the next pallet. Recalled her bees, blink and downing her right away. Cipher machines are looking pretty good at 85, 84 and 82%. We'll be getting rid of the entomologist's bees once again. Entomologist does not have any more items to work with, and she will be chaired at near the exit gate. 3 cipher machines will be completed very soon. The one that Nanako is working on was stopped at 98%. Hunter is pressuring the cipher machine. Oh, wonderful switch and pallets on the side of the novelist. We do see X Xiao D is coming in for the save. Did use his rockets to get all the way to the chair and got the save before half with Ty Turner. And it looks like the hunter is going to try and down this entomologist a second time. Entomologist is trying to find safety in the walls, and there are no pallets there since the hunter has already broken all those pallets. She is getting that window vault, and she will be able to avoid the hunter's swing, and we have the Weeping Clown taking the etymologist with the rocket inside a factory. Hunter is trying to catch up and try to water down this entire area. We do see the Weeping Clown has left the etymologist, but the Hunter has watered down the entirety of the factory, forcing the etymologist to leave this building. We'll be doing a little mind game at the pallet. We do see the Weeping Clown is still in this area. He does plan on supporting this survivor with his rockets. Was able to throw down that pallet and vault this pallet. Hunter will be breaking this pallet immediately while Loveleft is leaving and trying to transition to a different place. Hunter is trying to water down this area once again. Will be able to get this area watered and will be getting 100% humidity and downing her. We do see the Weeping Clown is here getting ready to use his rockets, but has not used his rockets, and it looks like the survivor will be chained in the basement of factory. 4 cipher machines, however, have been completed, and the last cipher machine at 69%, 72% now, so it does look like it will be primed and ready for the save. We do see that Xiao Di is already feeding the Hunter tinnitus, so the Hunter is unable to leave this basement, trying to secure at least this one survivor so that she can be free to chase a different survivor. And it does look like the survivors have popped the cipher machines and they will not be getting the rescue. Hunter is going towards Crossy, who is the fire investigator, in order for Wolves to at least win this round and not finish the tournament. They have to get a 3-man elimination, but he has been trapped here. She will switch to Warp MD, downing the survivor, but if they tie this round, it will not be enough points for Wolves to get to round 5, and that's a 2-survivor escape, so that's a win for MRC. Congratulations.
恭喜 MRC 成为我，感谢张先生可以移步台下继续管理，谢谢。